So, Meg, tell me, what type of work do you most enjoy doing?
Well, what I do mainly is collage. Just about all of my work is collage based, and sometimes it's fabric, sometimes it's paper, sometimes it's objects. Um, that's partly because when I got into the visual arts, well, I got into it through collecting and through just seeing other people's work. I'm an art model, so I just have eyes on the world, and eyes on my things that I collect. And I do not have any formal training as an artist, as a draftsperson, so I would say that collage is my favorite. It's a limitation in a sense that I don't have the formal training, but on the other hand, it gives me a direction
Hmm.
to go.
And what are your professional goals?
Um, I would say I have neither professional nor goal oriented.
Okay.
So I just really want to keep on doing what I'm doing. I'm sort of at an impasse right now because I worked on a project for about a year that's the dollhouse, which you may get on film.
Hmm.
Um, and now I'm not really sure which direction to go. I sort of, if I have any goal, it's a fantasy kind of, which is to make that dollhouse life size. To have it
Okay.
be something that people can walk through. But that, of course, is an enormous undertaking of writing grants and just the technical aspects of it. So I don't
Hmm.
know. I mean, I may just sort of keep on making my little pillows and purses and collages and do
So,
that.
tell me about your process.
My process is collecting, really. My process is wandering around neighborhoods and looking for interesting buildings and doorways. I mean, that's one of the things I do is to make these cards with doorways in Chicago, and I collage them appropriately. Um, I thrift constantly. I mean, if you want to look at all the books in this room, it's all thrifted and picked up from library discards and so forth. And that's kind of what led me to make my remade books. But it's just looking. I mean, I spent my early years in the basement of the periodical room of the Duke University Library, just going through old New Yorkers and
Hmm.
and that kind of thing, and art books and just everything. I'm a magpie, I guess you could say.
And Meg, why art?
Why art? Wow, that's not too big a
That's a
question,
big
is
one,
it? It's a
huh?
big one.
Yeah.
Because it keeps me sane. Um, I that's probably the best answer, but it keeps me occupied, it keeps me out of trouble. Why visual arts for me is a big one because I started out as a performer and I found visual arts to be much calmer and more zen, and the people doing it much calmer and more zen and not obsessed with fame and fortune. So that was a big change for
Hmm.
me.
And Meg, tell me, what do you like about kava?
Well, I like the range of artistic ambition, the range of attitudes that people have towards it, because obviously I'm on the less professional end, and I like that there's people who are kind of with me in that, but I also like the fact that there are very professional artists. It's kind of the whole range. And, you know, I think anything that honors people who've been around for a while is great.